I've literally never played this game before, chat. I've never watched it. I literally just heard it was a good game. So this is completely blind. This is completely blind. Alright. It is time to pause the music and it is time to get serious. We're gonna focus on Stanley's parabola. And this may kill me, but we'll have to find out and stay tuned. The current time, I will make it 7... I guess 7 p.m. Alright. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Hang on. Chotomate. What do you have to say? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the... Is this game metaing me already? I just started. Huh? Chat, I literally only started the effing game up just to make sure it works.
Can't wait for Filian to meet the bucket. Honestly, they're my favorite character.
Yeah, let's go. I clicked the button. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. Dude, it's effing sweet talking me right now. I don't have any way to know if I'm typing something correct. I know you don't. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Fuck. Pick whatever time you like. You know it's not the correct time. I've earned it. Thank you. I really appreciate it. All right. Bye, Stanley. This game is already effing metating me right now. I'm getting so meta right now. Look, chat. It says begin the game. It says begin the game. That's because I've never played this game before. Does that make sense? Write that down, chat. Write that down. Let me full screen this or make this bigger. Haha. Fuck. Am I the right size, chat? Am I the right size, or am I too massive? All right. Begin the game. Fuck. Game reception, true. What is your favorite food? Pizza, ramen, peanut butter and jelly.
Stanley.
Stanley
worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
This is effing chat controlling my stream.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Mods, change the game category! Bro, Stanley just floating in subspace right now.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever...
Oh, frick. Oh, I just skipped it. Wait, mods, I missed the lore! Frick! I missed the lore! Frick, okay, huh? How do you play? Wait, how do you press the button? I'm typing, I think. I'm typing. Okay. What is my... Am I clicking air? Huh? Have you ever gone outside? Have you ever touched a woman? Okay. Alright, well, this is not working out very well. I had one job. I'm sorry, Chad. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine, chat. It's fine. Genuine question. How did you train yourself to not swear? By not swearing.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
Stop it!
But it didn't make a single difference.
Okay.
Nor did it advance no matter how hard Stanley looked.
Just keep calling me out.
He couldn't find a trace
Just
of
keep
his
calling me out.
co-workers.
This game is epic calling me out. I'm getting put on blast live on stream right now. Alright, here we go. Woo! 424. 456, that's a big number. Wait, there's a wall over there. I have to get to the wall. Huh? Chat, how does this junk work? It's effing just Jesus on the other side of this window. But if I effing look over here, it ain't Jesus, it's an effing hallway. How? How does the physics work with this mother chucker? Alright, we'll just come skirt through here. Skirt. Oh. Skirt. Nope. Skirt. Skirt. What are these hallway setups? This looks so effing weird. Wait, am I in the back rooms, chat? Wait, am I in the back rooms? Why is everything an effing maze? No, I'm in the back.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, the commentator seems pretty nice, so we're just gonna follow him. I'm effing sheep right now. No! Alright. Wait, why'd the music stop? The commentator stopped. Where did the narrator go? He just effing told me to go left and then just effing left. Oh, that makes sense. Alright. I don't know there's a jump scare incoming. We're gonna find out right now.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Help!
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
They're gonna put me in a
hoping
jar.
He might find an answer there.
A boss's office. Chat, they're gonna put me in a jar. I'm at the effing OTK shareholders meeting right now. Alright, telephone directory, the stock market is somewhere here. Okay, effing pie, target effing demographic teenagers. Alright, what is hot? I don't know, man. Profits are hot. Profit like it hot. Oh. Everyone is unique, you most of all. Chat, if everyone is unique, no one is unique. No! Chat, saying everyone is unique is in itself an effing contradiction. Think about that. What? Wait, this actually... Chat, something worked!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
You're
so
right,
he turned
idiot.
around and
You're
got
right,
back
idiot.
on track.
Yeah, right, idiot. Okay, fine. Stay there. Alright, fine.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
You're
no
right.
reason to still
You're
be
right, you
here.
haven't gaslighting me, narrated, you haven't lied to me last time. You think I'm gonna leave so easily? Let me in! Come on. Give me the
It
numbers!
was baffling that Stanley was still
Shut
just
up,
sitting in the broom
Satan!
closet.
Alright.
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
Interact with
As
these
it is,
nuts.
He's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
FA. Well, light. Well, I'm gonna the light.
Are you really still in the broom
Yes,
closet?
I'm in the broom
Standing
closet!
around doing nothing?
I am!
Why?
Because...
Please offer me some explanation here.
Stop,
I'm
Dad!
confused.
Stepping sure for. Alright. Okay.
You do realize there's no choice or
Okay,
anything in
F
here,
this.
right? If I'd said Stanley walked past
Yeah,
the
whatever,
broom
man.
closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely
going back in.
no
I'm going back in.
significance to the story whatsoever.
I'm going back
I
in.
never would have thought to mention it.
F you. Alright. Whatever. Close the door?
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about
Help,
this
step
with your
narrator,
friends,
I'm
you'll say,
stuck.
"Oh, did you get the broom closet ending?
Mm-hmm.
The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this
You sure like the
concerning.
closet? Yeah, because I'm still in the closet.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with
Mods!
drug money. Also,
What?
Stanley is addicted to drugs
I'm
and
not!
hookers.
I'm getting slandered!
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You
You're
got
dead
to this
to
broom
me.
closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here
Shut up.
when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
I am not addicted to drugs or
Anyone who
hookers.
happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead.
Okay.
They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term
She's a
sustainability
VTuber,
of
drugs
your
and hookers are
species.
implied.
Please
Me
remove
too.
their corpse from the area and instruct another human to
Fill
take
your
their
rib.
place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
I like doors.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you
Wait,
on
no,
board.
wait,
I guarantee
wait,
you
no,
can't do any worse than the
I'm
person who
playing.
Coming to a staircase,
All right.
Stanley walked upstairs
He almost
to his
replaced
boss's
me.
office.
He tried to replace me. What am I going downstairs? Okay. Oh, I found Satan. Just kidding. I found a randomly red light. Ha! I was closer. Yo, this game's easy, man.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Alright.
He considered the possibility of facing
Chat,
his boss.
I already escaped the
admitting
back
he'd left
rooms.
his
I already
post
escaped the
during
back
work
rooms.
hours.
It's that
He
easy.
might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had
I'm
done
the
it.
criminal and I'm
His
coming.
boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to
Chat,
Stanley.
this game is so easy.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Yeah, I
Why
can.
did doors close automatically behind him?
I don't
wherever
know.
he went?
Whenever.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Yeah, they are.
Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
Where are my
He
feet?
just hadn't found the words for it.
Where are my feet?
I'm dreaming!
I'm dreaming!
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer,
Right.
an explanation.
Time to pinch
His
my foot.
co-workers weren't actually
Oh,
gone.
wait.
He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Wait.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
What?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star.
Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good.
And it too appeared.
No!
It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
Oh, no.
How was he remaining so
no.
lucid?
Okay.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered
Money.
Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and
Wait,
thinking?
1, 2, B4.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by
Wait,
Stanley,
1, 2,
who found it
B4?
particularly
Ew,
strange.
4 months passed.
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to
Chat, this
all
clock is
people
right. This one
every
says
day.
7,
The truth was that, of
7:25.
course,
This one's right.
This was not a dream.
This clock is right.
How
The
could
B
it be?
clock is right.
Was Stanley
The answer is
simply
B.
deceiving himself?
How?
Believing that if he's
How?
asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility
How do I
for
be?
himself?
To be or not to be?
Stanley
How?
is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
B.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all,
B?
he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
It's a
Did the
dream.
voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment
That's
ago?
my voice.
How else would the voice explain all that?
Exactly.
This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it.
Oh.
He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Yep.
So he closed his eyes gently.
No.
And he
no,
invited
no,
himself to
no,
wake up.
No. I'm scared of
He
the dark.
felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
That ain't a mattress. That's
the
your
fresh
mama.
air of a world outside this one.
Clock.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Sorry, man.
through
The
with
magician
this
says you
dream.
can't wake up.
I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
Okay.
I want my apartment and my wife and my
Okay.
job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Can I talk?
My life
This
is
guy does
normal.
not shut up. Huh?
Whenever, Puggy.
Everything will be fine.
Quiet, narrator.
I am okay.
I am inevitable. I am the darkness. Oh, clogged. All right, chat. Listen
Stanley
up.
began screaming.
Shut up!
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley.
I have a boss.
I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I'm real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? And everything went black.
I'm dead.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Can I talk
Mariella
in game?
woke up on a
Dude,
day like
why am I
another.
even here? The game is just talking
rose,
for
got
me.
dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Fuck, I'm
And though she
dead.
would soon turn to go call for
I'm
an
not being
ambulance,
dead.
for just a few brief moments, she
Filian, thanks for
considered the
subbing.
strange
Thank you.
man.
Welcome to the
He was obviously
Snackers. Curl, thanks for
crazy.
resubbing
This
also.
much she
Welcome
knew.
back. And Boing Shane,
Everyone
thanks for
knows what crazy people
subbing.
look like.
Curl, thank you
And
for
in
the
that
5
moment,
good
she
subs.
thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real.
Wait, is the
and
game
what
over?
isn't.
Hey
It was
you,
comforting
you're
to
finally
think this,
awake, you
and in
walked
a
right
certain
into
way,
that
seeing
imperial
this man
ambush.
make a
So
fool
was
of
it, huh?
Then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career.
Dude,
And by
impressions!
extension, the rest
Fuck,
of her
social
life.
media impressions. I
She
love
had no
that.
time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
I did it! I won the game! I won! I died! Speed running life. Let's effing go. Oh. Wait, the game actually ended. Wait, I actually lost? Wait. Wait, I actually lost! Wait, what happened? How? Huh? Wait, what did I do?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, chat, we're going right this next time. Watch this door ain't gonna close on me. Oh, okay, that one doesn't close. This door ain't gonna close on me. Okay, that one doesn't close either. Alright, this one's not gonna close on me. Ah! Alright. This one's not gonna close on me. They're all alright.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
F you.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
It's fine.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Of course. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? Got some work to do now. These are the effing rooms from... I just realized why I'm singing Scooby-Doo for no reason. These are the effing hallways where effing like the Scooby-Doo gang gets chased by the effing bad guys and they just keep appearing out of like random doors. This is because they're in the effing back rooms, Chad. It's a conspiracy. Scooby-Doo takes place in the back rooms, Chad. You have to understand. I'm not crazy.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Dog, why does this room
Stanley
like go down
simply
like a
stood
foot?
here, drinking it all in.
Alright, now what?
But eager to get back to business,
Of course.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
First open door, got it. Oh, okay.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Chat, I have to. It's red. What the chat if I press the red button? What in the chat if I press this button? I just got to two if I don't. I'm like, I gotta press the button. Chat, you know I gotta press the button. Wait.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the
wait.
office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Please help!
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Okay, F you.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
Yeah, because you're effing
What
wrong.
was I thinking?
Idiot, you're effing
it's
left.
Clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Chat, this effing.
Let's see, we went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yeah, okay.
It's the
okay,
Konami
yes.
code, chat. It's
I've
the
got it
Konami
now.
code. It's
This
gotta be the
story is
Konami code.
absolutely, definitely this way.
Dog, you could have just opened the garage. Is that a car? I'm about to get run over. Why is the car on? Oh, alright. Dude, I'm literally ascending into Satan's basement again. What?
No! This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay. We just had to
Close your eyes, chat. Close your eyes, chat.
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
I'm sorry.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
What a
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track.
Chat, help me, chat!
From the top.
Chat, no! Where am I? Where's Rachel? Rachel!
What could it mean?
Where is she?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what?
Whenever, Paul, you like.
No, I
Wait,
restarted.
where
I swear,
am I?
I definitely restarted the game over.
Julian Burger,
Completely
they just
fresh.
seven.
Everything should be...
Where am I?
Well, did something change?
The timeline has
Stanley,
become
Did
unstable.
you change anything when we
I'm
were back
so
in that
lost
room with all
right
the
now.
monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am
Mods!
I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a
Let
minute
me
ago.
out!
I know for sure that it's here
I've been a good
somewhere.
Filian!
Okay then, it's an adventure.
Oh!
Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
Alright, chat! Oh, clocked. Alright, chat. Look, I have an idea. Look, you see that hallway right there? You see that hallway right there? That means that if I go through this door, I'll be able to turn left and go that way. Alright? So the question is right now, chat. Are we going through lucky entrance number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Get your answers in the chat right now. Just type them in. First number I see wins. 1 wins. Alright, 1 wins. Alright, F1.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I
trying!
can promise you, there definitely was a story here before.
I knocked over my camera.
Do we need to restart the game again?
No,
I find it
no.
unlikely
Please,
that we'll ever
don't,
progress by
don't,
starting
don't.
over and over
Okay.
again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not? All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
I'm
memo.
rolling my eyes so hard right now. Okay, I'll get back in the effing closet, chat. Sheesh. Alright, fine.
Okay, yep, it's
Dude,
worse.
what?
I might be remembering this wrong.
Where's
It's
my
possible the story is
closet?
back where we just
It's
came
just me and
from.
having
Why don't
planned.
we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I'm saying Miku, ooh, I'm saying Miku, ooh, Miku. Why do I feel scared? Miku.
Aha! I knew we'd miss
What did
something.
we miss?
The story. Here it comes.
Oh, wait, the plot. Wait, what happened? I don't like this anymore. We're good, chat? Why am I... Chat, I've made like 4 left turns.
No, wait, never mind.
What?
Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay, let's see what's over here. Okay. Dude, listen, chat. Have you ever tried to like get this like the streamer's attention? What am I looking at?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
Huh?
Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Huh?
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing,
No.
how about
No.
this?
No.
You win!
And
Congratulations!
it's Eddie, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be taking it. Oh, this
It really paid off. So,
Subscriptions.
good job.
Oh, frick.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel
No,
right
please.
about this at all.
Don't take this away from me.
We both know you didn't put in any actual
I
work for
did.
that win.
I
Some
tried.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those
I
situations.
tried. worried.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is.
You
I
let
don't
me
care
go
what might
right
happen this
now.
time. I have to restart.
No.
Whenever.
All
Poggy
right,
Woggy.
I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
F you.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
F you. F you. I'm going back to the closet. We're going to the closet, chat.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. I just want to go back to the closet. That's all I effing want. Just let me be safe. Alright. This is such a huge meme about games. Ah!
See? The line knows where the
Jesus
story is.
Christ.
It's over in this
I
direction.
don't care about your
Onward,
plot.
Stanley, to destiny.
Nobody cares about the
Look,
actual plot. They
here's a
just
thought.
want to see effing titty
Wouldn't wherever
Filian.
we
I
end
just-
up be our
whatever.
destination, even
Alright.
if there's no story there. Or to put it another way, is
Whatever.
the story of no destination still a story?
Dude, no one cares about the effing
Simply by the
plot,
act
chat.
of
We all
moving
effing know
forward,
it.
Are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation
I don't
of
know
the
what
nature
you're
of
saying,
life
bro,
itself?
but I don't
okay,
effing care.
Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact
Am I going
a
backwards?
byproduct of one's
Okay, this is
subjective
forwards.
experience of that
This
existence.
is forward. Let's
right?
effing go.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests
Let's go.
inside
Have
of
a
your
good stream,
subjective
Philly. Have a
experience
good
of this
night.
office, is this office, in fact, the
Wait.
skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird
okay.
back there.
Oh, back
Well,
we
I'd
go.
like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Why? Oh, frick. What is this music? I don't like this at all. Way too dang. This is so spooky. I hate the adventure line. This is so heavy dang. Red Jam in the chat. Red Jam in the chat. Red Jam, let's go! To a great victory! To greater heights! Why did the effing line piss on the wall? And now this line is effing intoxicated! We're not gonna go that direction! We're following the adventure line to the T! Alright, chat, time to jump over the trail with the effing gay yellow rainbow! And then we're going into this effing room! Holy frick, it's having a stroke! What is that? My brain is inspired upon the wall, and it is red. And now we're gonna go through here and summon a dangerous entity. We're gonna do a 360 turn on Pro Skater, and we're gonna do another 360 skirt off the back wall, and then we're gonna jump over this desk, and we're gonna go. Let's go! We're gonna go here, and we're gonna smack down this bad boy. We're being unchecked.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Wait, the line's not tripping balls anymore.
Stanley, this fern will be very important
Oh, it is.
later in the story.
Wait, what?
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Chat.
You won't want to miss anything.
Chat, show me a picture of this fern's balls. Next. Da 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 da.
Wait,
Da-
what? We're back at the office?
Oh, wait, what?
No.
No.
Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right?
What
the
is a
story?
parable?
Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh, I could've just gone left this entire time. What's up, Betcha? Hi, Phil. Yeah, what's up, Blue Lungs? My effing ears are bleeding after that. Black Demon, thanks for 7. No! 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 I can't do this anymore, chat! I'm gonna get nuked out of existence again!
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you Oh, I can't take this
So
anymore.
let's
To
see.
hell with it.
There's 600
Restart.
employees, chat. There's 600 employees. Should have stayed in the closet. Yeah, you should have too. All right, let's have him roll out, boys.
You know
Yeah,
what,
no,
Stanley?
ah!
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
This game
We're
sucks.
intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering
does
in,
your mom.
well, I don't know. How about this direction?
What? Huh? What? Which direction? Oh. Ah! I love this direction.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
What do the
Just
numbers
me and
mean? I
Stanley
have no
forging
idea,
a new
Jazzicon.
path,
I
a
have
new
no
story. Well,
idea.
it could be anything. What do you want our story
I personally
to be?
wouldn't pay for this
Go
game.
wild.
All right.
Use
Dude,
your
I'm
imagination.
running in circles.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Meow. Huh? Her height is so small in the game. Bro, that's what your girlfriend said about you,
Filian,
except it was in your
farted.
pants. Thank you, Asian. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Chat, I'm trying to hold you guys off right now. You guys gotta relax for a second.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley,
why the line
I'd
coming
also
out the
like to veto
ceiling?
the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No
Okay.
lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Whenever
Chat,
Paul, you like.
one, if we worship the line. Two, if we worship the narrator. Who are we simping for right now? Which one are we gonna do? The TTS is kind of like the narrator. Okay, we're simping for the line. I understand, chat. I understand. Polytrick, thanks for subbing with the Paran. Praise the line, chat. Chat, can I get some effing praise the line in my chat right now? We must worship this line like our very oh no, the line. Ugh. Chat. During these trying times, we must do what it takes. Who here is not worshiping the line? Mods, time out mute kitty 1 minute. Mods, time out Kavon C 1 minute. Mods, time out effing frig. Everyone else who said F the line. If you say F the
And
line,
then Stanley began eating fruit snacks and farting uncontrollably.
I did not. All right, I did not. I stop it. I stop it. No. All right, chat. Whatever you guys TTS, it becomes real. Be careful, chat. Be careful, chat.
Emotional damage.
Alright, well, we can't get the line. The line effing dipped out on us. Effing dip potato chip. The line was like, it's been real. It's been fun. Ain't been real fun. Is she drunk? Lol. No. My mental state is permanently being drunk.
Ah,
What?
a choice. We
We're
get
in
to
a
make a decision.
circle.
From here, the story is in our control.
NASCAR
How
racing
important we
gameplay.
mustn't squander the
56
opportunity.
laps.
In fact, I
16
believe I need a minute
cars.
to think here.
18
Just
naked
walk in
cowboys in the
circles for a minute.
showers. Spinning
Okay.
clockwise
So I
because
know
that's the
that each
direction that
door
I am
has to lead
erected.
somewhere,
And we're
which means that
unstoppable. We're going to
somewhere,
the
the
top,
place where
baby.
we're
We're
trying
going to
to
win this
go,
whole race.
there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the
this
counter-inverted
way.
reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
What am
And
I
since
saying?
the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is
It's the right
correct
one.
Another victory for logic.
I do not have
Come,
patience for
Stanley.
this.
Our destiny
I didn't know.
awaits.
Wait, what is this? You've been playing this confusion ending for 19 minutes. Unable to go anywhere or do anything. The game restarts on its own. 6th restart. Find the line again. Begin following the line. Find an identical replica of the office that has already begun to deteriorate. Attempt to make up a story here. Narrator restarts the game. There is no longer an offense. Simply black space. That's racist. Wander in the blackness. That's also racist. Find the bookstore. Get bored and leave. Narrator restarts the game. The narrator is gone, like my dad. After a long time, Stanley dies. Find the confusion ending. Dude, this is too many of these. Alright. I'm so lost, chat. Go left.
Mission failed.
I'm
We'll get 'em next
trying.
time.
What was the point of going counterclockwise? They having installed a circle on the floor for what? For what, chat? Alright, F it. What?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending.
The narrator's
You're
effing
telling me
scripted.
That's what this is. It's all one
Oh,
giant
that's what you
ending.
need to think.
And we're supposed to restart the game eight times?
Uh-huh.
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
I don't understand what's happening
So
right
now,
now.
according to the schedule,
Chat, am I
restart
actually making
again.
decisions,
Then what?
or do my
Am I
decisions
just
not
supposed to
matter?
forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Does none of this
My mind
matter?
goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well,
The
who
wall
consulted
is
me?
the true power of
How
this
do I get to
universe.
decide?
Donald Trump is the
Why don't
supreme
I get a say
matterer
in
of this
all of this?
universe.
Is it
The
really?
wall is a slave
No, it can't
to
be.
Donald Trump,
I
and the
don't want it
narrator is
to
a
be.
slave to the
I don't
wall.
want the game to keep
my force
restarting.
restart?
I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this.
I want to find the line again
I won't restart
ending.
the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't
Do it, cock! Embrace your destiny!
Stopped?
What?
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break
We?
the cycle?
You're the one effing
The,
bullying me.
Whatever it is that made this schedule. How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something
Chat,
happen?
will you come for me?
So,
Oh, a chair.
okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of
That's the
story.
sound
Wouldn't you
clip.
agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination
sound
or
clip
the
right
journey.
there.
Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the
Life is a
destination. So
highway.
I hope that's
I
where we
won't
are
ride
right
it
now.
all night
We'll
long.
find out, won't we? Eventually.
Okay, bro.
Well, in the meantime, if you do
Did it crash? Hello? Narrator?
all of his co-workers were gone. What
What
could
happened?
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
All
he
right,
had
closet,
simply
closet,
missed a
closet,
memo.
closet time. Chat, it's time to go to the closet. Let's go to the closet together. Fuck. Closet. Closet-chan. Chat, I'm gonna be inside an effing closet right now.
When
Nobody
Stanley
can
came
stop
to
me.
a set of 2 open doors.
The
He
fact
entered
the
the
meme
door
about
and
me
he
made
made
it
Come on,
into
come on,
the
come on, 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 come on. Wait, did I go the wrong way? Wait, where's the closet? Huh? Wait, did I go the wrong way? Oh, we're good, we're good.
Yet there was not a single
We're good,
person
we're good,
here
we're good, we're good.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to
Yay!
go up to his. Oh no! Oh, no! Not
That's
again. I
right.
won't be
That's
part
a-
of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
You effing take your time. Watch this, chat. We're gonna have an effing slumber party. Chat, come here. We're playing effing music. We're jamming out. Perfect. All right, chat. We're having our own slumber party, and nobody can stop us. Here we go. You ready for this, chat? Let's get the party on the road. All right, let's party, chat. Let's go. I'm gonna turn this junk up. Let's Chat, how long do I have to stay up in here? You have to wait an hour, 20 minutes. Chat is trolling. 30 minutes, 5 hours. All right, nobody knows what's going on. I'm getting trolled by chat. Chat, I have spent 5 years waiting to get back into the effing closet because of you guys. Because of you guys. I thought that, wow, my chat's gonna lead me to some greatness, and you guys effing lied to me. Wait, it actually works? Stop effing lying to me. And now you're out of the closet. All right, dude. F this.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
All right. I missed the legendary ending. Shut up. Executive bathroom. Oh, chat. This is my boss's toilet. I'm sorry! FBI, please. Okay, they don't know I'm in here. This one time, chat, I have... Okay. Let's continue. Oh, the door closed. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Bro, the Kung Fu Panda is getting executed on my screen. Chat, we have to help him. We have to help him. Kung Fu Panda, no! The business strategy is eradicating indigenous populations with no self-defense mechanisms. They're just pandas, Brent. Wait, what is this? Huh? What'd I do? Huh? Where am I? Huh? Stay in the elevator? What? What? No, huh? The elevator was going up for like 5 years. What? Wait. And huh? Okay, let's go down. Let's try it again. Can we go back to the closet now? Bro, listen, I only worship the effing line. You guys are effing clucks if you think I'm going back in the effing closet. Alright, chat. We're here! Ah! Frick! Okay, it's fine.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated
Who could have
this.
orchestrated
what dark
such a
secret
thing?
was being held
Who is
from
Batman?
Him? What he could not
Where's
have known
my dad?
was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from
the
him.
keypad?
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
What's the PIN number?
2845.
Chat, write that down.
But
2845.
of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Hackerman. 2845. Oh, here it is. 2845.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Wait,
Stanley
what?
happened
Whoa,
to
they're
input
having
the correct
bunker.
code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Okay.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What is this? 2845. Okay. Chat, listen. We're about to effing step into Dexter's lab. Call me Dee Dee, or maybe Dee's nuts, whichever one you prefer. Spooky. Take me to your best friend's house, round around this roundabout. Oh. Bro, I pressed up. I didn't press down. I pressed up, chat. I pressed up, chat. So funny. Must how a
Descending
Davy boy is
deeper
too
into the
fresh.
building,
1 minute.
Stanley realized
We'll see
he
who's
felt
funny
a bit
now,
peculiar.
motherfucker.
It was a
Omelette du
stirring of
fromage.
emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
I'm
Why
scared,
did
Phil.
he feel
Sarah,
this
I'll hold
now,
you. Don't worry
when for
about it.
years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Wait, no, this is a joke. Wait.
Whoops. Nope.
Oh, thank God. All
Never
right, we're
mind.
good. We're good.
Stanley
We're good.
actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me.
Fine.
Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to
I'm
his
lonely.
boss's
I have
office?
no
Well,
friends.
that's a great
Well,
question.
feel free to chill
I
here,
just
Goofy.
can't wait to find
Whenever,
out.
whenever, Pluggy Wuggy.
Goofy Goober. Wait, where am I? Okay. That was a fun field trip. I hope you guys all enjoyed the trip to Dee Dee's lab.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
Fun.
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator.
No, it's not.
It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again.
No!
This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that
No!
keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
All right, we'll put it in backwards. Frick. 5, 4, 8, 2. All right, we'll try boob. Any other suggestions, chat? All right. If boob doesn't work, nothing's gonna work, chat. All right, F this. I guess we're going back down. Well, we don't have a decision. Very cool.
Incredible.
Yeah, I tried the
Now
old
he's
code,
getting
didn't
back
work.
into the
No
elevator
boob.
and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen,
I
how does
believe
he
I'm
keep
being
coming up
mocked.
with all of this?
Wow, try boob backwards. That's epic brilliant. Alright.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
F you. I'm a gamer.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor?
I'm a
No.
gamer!
It's time once again to go back up in the elevator.
Chat, I love
I can't even begin to
elevators!
grapple with what might be up
Fallen
there.
Angel
Is it the
Azil,
boss's
thank you so
office
much for
again?
subbing with the
Or what if it's the
Prime.
boss's office this
And
time?
also Dragon
The
Juice, I think,
suspense is
also.
killing
And
me.
Polytrick, thank you guys for some of the primes. I appreciate it. I love elevators. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try boob real fast. Alright, chat, if boob doesn't work this time, it's gonna have to be a really mean narrator. What's that? What, huh?
Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
Oh, okay.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a
Shut
timeout
up!
here for a minute while I process
Boob
this.
didn't work, chat. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got effing flatlined by the effing narrator. Help. What? Dude, they effing put ads in my game. They put huh?
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Free me! Justice for Filian! I've been a good snacker! Dude, I hate Twitch ads! Dude! Wait, why is the music getting weird? Chat, look at that effing bird. He's got a big effing sack at the bottom. You see that junk?
All right. I have fully come to terms with it.
Fuck!
I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing
Shut
new
the
reality.
frick up!
Of course. Going back down.
Yeah, I'm
the
going back down the elevator,
How did I
idiot.
not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand
Chat,
that
one if I go
30
back up
seconds
again,
ago,
two if I go
this kind of
forwards.
thing had never been
I
attempted
love this
before.
part.
I had no
One if
frame
I
of
go back
reference
up,
to
two if I go
even
forwards.
anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is.
Revelatory?
A breath of fresh air in a landscape
Alright.
of storytelling.
Okay, one it
that has
is.
grown
Alright, we're going
stale and
back up.
repetitive.
Can I mute that guy, the effing narrator? No, I'm trying. Alright, chat, here we go. We're in too deep. We have to commit, chat. We have to commit, chat. Wait, the narrator didn't start talking. Oh, there you go.
You know what? I've just
We're
thought of
committed,
something.
chat. We're committed.
Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the
Wait.
top of this elevator.
Wait, he
But
stopped
the
it.
suspense,
He stopped
the
it.
agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill.
Don't kill me,
Oh, I
please! The
simply don't
narrator's
let that
controlling the
feeling go.
elevator!
It's so
Please don't
precious,
try me!
so
Please
fleeting.
don't try me!
Why don't we take this elevator ride
No, 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 no,
nice
no, no, no! Let's
and
just go normal. Let's
slow?
do everything normal.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it
Alright,
seems
bro.
like nowadays the only thing
Here you
that
go, man.
audiences
I'll play the
want
music for
is to
you.
be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible.
There
They
you go,
want
chat.
big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in
Whenever,
years.
whenever,
And it's
like,
really
like-
all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of
Mac-Man, thanks for
revisiting the
subbing.
exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel
Tactical
sharp
course,
and
welcome
vital
back.
and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley, because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you
How
know?
fast can I shake my
People
head?
look up to you, which is why, though I
Frick,
didn't
my
know
head's
when to
too full.
spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you.
Okay.
So that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of
Chat,
gesture
is anyone
that might
actually
leave
listening
a
to narrator
tremendous
still?
impact on them for the better.
I literally
Hey,
gave up on him.
We're here.
Huge fan.
What?
Can you do me a huge favor and
I
ride
knew
the
it!
elevator down? Thanks, smile.
What? Chat, I told you, we have arrived at the Golden
Okay,
Lamp.
the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
World's healthiest human being, all tricks revealed. How he did it, the pyramids. Live, the guy who went to Mars. Live on stage, all eyes on Stanley. Hey, that's me, I'm famous! Good ending, oh, let's have it go. World peace, baby, nice.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
Okay, world's first sentient machine, huh?
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable
Almonds,
narrative.
chair,
Oh,
gum,
don't worry,
table.
you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart.
Chat, you wanna eat my nut bar?
I'm really proud of you, Stanley.
Thank you.
Okay, it looks like they're
One
ready for
chat,
you.
you're eating my nut bar.
Go get 'em.
Hey chat, you remember Tropic Thunder? Who wants my bust a nut bar? Wait, what is this? 427. That's me. I'm famous. Chat, do I sit in the chair? All right. Can I even? Never mind. All right, I just have to go up. All right, cool. Upstairs we go. Everyone typed one before I said anything. Yeah, booty sweat and bust a nut bar. Whoa! I'm an idol! Holy frick! It's so loud. It's so loud. It's way too dank. I can't. Okay. I was gonna play a song, but what just happened, dog? What? That was your best flashbang yet. Alright, man. I'm gonna get a snack real quick. What just happened? I was gonna play a song and then the entire room whited out, which I didn't even know was possible. And then I woke up after blacking out, which I know is possible. And then I smoked some weed and I greened out, which I didn't even know was possible. And then we effing woke up, but the sushi was bad. Uh-oh, I had a stroke. We effing turned to
All
a
of his
bear,
co-workers
flew into the
were
effing
gone.
sun.
What could
My
it mean?
God, barehanded,
Stanley
bare
decided to
naked.
go to the
I
meeting
think
room.
so.
Perhaps he had
And we're
simply
going to the
missed a
meeting room
memo.
now. All right, chat. One in the chat, we go back in the closet. What are we doing right now? What in the chat, we go back in the closet?
When Stanley
Two if
came
we
to a
don't.
set of two
Two if
open
we don't.
doors, he entered
Speak
the door
up.
on his left.
Uh-oh, looks like the mess chicken in. Ain't nobody typing to in my chat except Starlight Gamer. Alright. Let's go. You missed the legendary closet ending. Cool.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
No! Please, Mr. Narrator. Have mercy upon our snacker's soul. The closet was a metaphor. Chat, once you come out the closet, you can never go back in. Mods, can you drop a review on this game for me? On Steam, 0 out of 10, horrible game. Literally no effing closet gameplay. Past the 10-minute mark.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
Right.
boss's office.
Haha!
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it... Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just
Good
let
call.
the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy.
Okay.
So he relaxed for a few moments
No.
with some calming new age music.
I love this music.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay, that's not working.
Good night, Filian. Congratulations on your full-time
Good night,
tubing.
Dixon. Thank you so much. Filian, thoughts on McNuggets? Mid. Huh? You good? Filian, thoughts on thoughts? I have a lot of thoughts on thoughts.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Chat! One if I escape, two if I go to the mind control facility. Who's saying mind control? Ayaya. You guys want me to go to the mind control facility? Alright, chat, listen, if I live by the chat, I die by the chat. F you guys. Here we go. This reminds me of Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 right now. Oh, light bulb!
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
What's it say?
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Am I dead?
You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome.
Whenever-
you see,
whenever-
back when
whenever
the Stanley
like-
Parable
what
first
happened?
launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development.
Okay.
And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted
Bro,
very
he's
superior
carrying his
about it.
deep-rooted
And
PTSD
you're all
on me.
very,
I didn't
very
know nothing
clever.
about
Good
the
for you.
situation.
Anyway, when it came time to update the game,
Noise
we
nibbles,
knew that we
thanks for
had to do
subbing.
something about this little goof of ours. So
Why is this my
here
fault?
you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates.
Okay.
Isn't that what you crave? New content.
What are these, like, lights
Always
killing
more
me?
content, more content, more.
Content, chat! I
And
found
I'm
the
here to
content
give
on
it
this stream.
I'm here to make it seem like we
We found the
really covered every
content.
nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs.
We can't.
How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section.
Okay.
You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are.
Whoa!
We call this track Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind
Oh, I
Control
can't wait,
Facility.
Chad.
Well
I can't
done.
wait. I can't wait for this amazing track.
Good job, you did it.
Haha, we did it!
Good job.
Hey, Kona.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful.
I'm hungry.
Should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier. Chase your dreams. But railings don't mean
Chase my
anything.
dreams.
Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
We
Good
did
job,
it.
you did it.
We're
Good
so
job,
good at this,
you did
chat.
it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
Hey, how much does it cost on Apple Music? I would pay big money for this.
Good job, you did it.
I would pay
Good
big
job,
effing bucks
you
for this
did it.
song.
Whenever.
Anonymous, skip down. Thank you for the five. Oh, thank you for the 5 subs. Wait, did it end? Dog, what? Good job, you did it. Alright, let's go back to the
Stanley
closet.
came to a
Whenever,
set
whenever,
of 2 open
like-
doors. He entered the door on his left.
Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. It ended? I can't believe that. That's
Yet
so
there was
sad.
not a single person here either.
I know!
Feeling a wave
whenever,
of disbelief,
like-
Stanley decided to go
No!
up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
No! Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, Tactical Cocaine gifted a sub to effing Stanley. Thank you. Wait a second. Almost forgot something.
Whenever, like.
Wait, Stanley's in the chat? Wait, Stanley's in chat? Wait, really? Wait, is there someone named Stanley in chat?
Whenever, like.
Huh? I don't see him. If Stanley's in chat, I effing dude.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now.
Stanley's
Blah,
been
blah,
like,
blah,
oh
blah.
yeah,
Secrets,
free
the
internet code.
keypad.
No, no,
Stanley pushes some buttons.
I wanna do the
hey,
button.
look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
No, I need boob. Where's the 8? Is this 8? 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 0? No. 8. My button no work. Alright, F it. Stanley doesn't talk? Alright.
Whenever, like.
Am I getting shorter, chat? I feel like I'm getting shorter by the second. Like, chat, I was not this short before. I'm not even crouching. Look how short I am when I'm crouching. Why am I getting short? I swear I'm getting shorter, chat. There's just no way. When aren't you short? Well, that's true. Obviously, real life. It's accurate to your height. No. Oh! Okay, we're good. The narrator is devoured
Stanley
by
walked
life
straight ahead
essence.
through the large door that read
effed up?
Mind Control Facility.
Alright, here we go.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley
Chat!
thought
Wait,
to
we're at the
himself.
bottom of the well.
Did he have
Wait, that's
the
where we were
strength
before,
to
chat. Look
find
up
out?
there. That's where we were from before. So now we're, yeah, Cooksey Clipping HQ. Chat, we found Cooksy's headquarters. We're epic invading right now. We have to delete everything. That's the only way to save VTubers from getting clipped. It's the only way.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in
I
the
know,
building.
I've already seen this
Stanley's
jump.
co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where
Wait,
freedom
where am I?
meant
427. 427. There I am. I see 427. Alright, we're gonna watch 427. That's boring. There's something there. There's nothing interesting over there.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be
When
true.
does the brainwashing
Had
start?
Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Filian has been mind controlled by Cooksy the flashbang for chat. That's right, chat. Now I have an
He was
effing
the
alibi.
proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content.
Content!
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human
Dog, I
life.
literally don't
For
care.
he
I think this is
would
actually kind of
dismantle
sick.
the
Whenever,
controls
whenever,
once
Squash
and
thanks
for
for 7.
all.
Welcome back.
I'm literally not gonna do that. I literally think this is poggers. I literally, dude, I love North Korea. Dude, let's effing go. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna get canceled. I'm gonna get canceled. I'm sorry. I'm looping out right
And when
now.
at
I'm
last
so
he
sorry.
found source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Chat, 1 if I turn it off, 2 if I turn it on. What's it gonna be, 1 or 2? You guys better make the right decision. What does that say? I can't tell. 2. Okay, 2.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the
I
control.
did good.
After they kept you enslaved all
I'm a
these
good
years, you go and
gamer.
you try to take control of the
a
machine for yourself. Is
gamer.
that what you wanted? Control?
I was just trying to. My chat told me to, man. You have to understand. You have to understand. I just don't
But you need to
have
understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Okay.
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire
What
complex.
happened?
How long until detonation
Oh,
then?
Dad, I don't want to die.
Say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now.
You're gonna
Shape
get me
it to your
killed.
heart's
You're gonna
desires.
get me killed,
Oh, this is
Dad.
much better than what I had in mind. What a shame you have so little time
I'm
left
gonna have
to
me
enjoy
die.
it. Mere
There's a door.
moments until the
All right.
bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one
F
of them
this,
is.
dude. F this
More
chat.
time
You
to talk
freaks.
about
You.
about me.
You told
Where
me,
we-
chat. I'm gonna get played
Well,
with
this
like a
means
toy
I
before I
barely know
murdered
where to
brutally.
start.
Up here, I guess. I don't know what else to do.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are.
Digga-da!
A moment of solace
Run!
before you're
Contact
obliterated.
K!
All right.
Oh, okay. We have to find the button that says 1 on it.
I'll tell you exactly
And then we have
what
to press the
happened.
button that says 4 on it.
I erased them.
Okay. Where's
I
the
turned
button
off
that
the
says
machine.
1?
I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in
1,
your office
5,
forever,
that's 5,
pushing
that's
buttons
5.
endlessly and then dying
That's
alone.
5.
Other times, I let the office sink
1,
into the
there's 1, there's
ground,
1, there's 2, there's 2.
swallowing
Alright,
everyone inside, or I let it burn to
1.
a crisp. I have to say this.
2.
though, This version of events.
Wait,
has
where's
been
3?
rather
Where's 3?
amusing.
Chat, where's
Watching you
3?
try to make sense
Where's
of everything
3?
and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
Oh, here.
I'm sure whatever I
Alright.
come up with
3,
on the
3,
next
3, 3,
go
3.
around will be even
4.
better.
4's upstairs. Oh,
My
it's gonna be
goodness,
tight on time.
only
This is gonna be
34
tight on
seconds
time.
left.
It's gonna be tight
But
on
I'm
time,
enjoying
Chad.
this so much. You know
over
what?
there.
To hell
Very
with it.
helpful.
I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Oh, okay.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley.
Bro, you gave me
Time
way
doesn't
too much
grow on
time.
trees.
He gave me way too much
Dear
time.
me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or
I'm
what you're
literally
supposed to be
waiting
doing
right now.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything,
All right,
something here will save me.
0521, 0521.
Stanley.
Where is zero? Is there a button that says zero?
One solved?
Is there a button that says zero
any
anywhere?
idea what your purpose in this place is?
Is there a zero? Why is he laughing like that? I don't want to
You're in for
die.
quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along.
No.
It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first. So
No.
take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big
This isn't a joke anymore. This is not funny.
Just you
This is
being
not
close.
funny. This is not funny.
Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you
Let's
let
go
it
back in the bedroom.
peacefully? choice.
Chad, you effing do
Make it
me.
count. Or don't. It's all the
I'm
same to
tripping
me.
balls.
Or
There's only
I'm
10 seconds left.
I'm
I gotta hit the
I
off
won't be
button.
laughing at
I
every
gotta hit
second
the
of
off
your
button.
inevitable life from the moment you fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Chat, that was your fault.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be.
Chat, this is
Stanley
literally your
just
fault.
needed to get to the
You
meeting
effing-
room, and from then on, he would know again
This
what
was
to
your
do.
idea. This is your idea, Chad. How dare
When
you?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
411. That ain't 420.
Yet there was not a single
Yeah, it's your
person
fault.
here
It's
either.
literally
Feeling
your
a
fault.
wave of
Not the door.
disbelief, Stanley
You effing
decided
closet,
to go
dude.
up to
Can
his
we get an F in the
boss's
chat for our
office,
closet real
hoping he
quick?
might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Alright,
office.
this time I'm turning off the power. You guys can't effing stop me. I keep forgetting to follow you. The human ink crunch.
Here's the
yeah.
door, just go.
Oh, thank you. Haha. Just go. This guy's effing done with me, man. This guy's effing treating me like it's my dad or just go. No, we're not escaping, chat. We have to do the last mind control ending. We have to find out what it's gonna be.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind
Just kidding.
Control Facility.
Alright. We're turning this junk off.
Whenever, Poggy Woggy.
Teddy! Wait, how do you say
Escaped being a square.
Fuck.
The lights rose on
Terry,
an enormous
thanks for
room
resubing.
packed with
Welcome
television
back.
screens. What horrible secret
We'll
did this
escape next
place
time I
hold?
die, alright,
Stanley
chat? Come
thought to
on.
himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Cooksy HQ raid, yeah, coming in hot right now.
Now the monitors jumped to life,
Alright.
their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Alright, cool. Alright, chat, we're gonna speedrun this junk. Let's have me get it. We're having speedrunning this right now. I already jumped off before. Let's have me get it.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Speedrun,
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
I'm glad
Never.
Basic- welcome,
It was
Basic Love, welcome.
unthinkable. Wasn't it?
Basically, Lil.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the
no
world?
desire
But here was the proof, the heart of the operation.
I just spat on my
Controls
desk.
labeled
Jesus
with
Christ.
emotions,
Let's
happy,
go!
Or sad, or content, walking, eating, working.
We're
all
almost
of it
there, we're
monitored
almost there, we're
and
almost there.
commanded from this very place.
Here
And
we go,
as the cold
chat!
reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery...
Time! Alright, let's find out what happened. Now what? What happened, huh?
blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Huh?
Was it over?
Was it over?
Yes.
Ah!
He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled
We have raged
himself from
against the
someone
machine.
else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Freedom!
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
F those puzzles. My homies
Where
hate
had
those
his
puzzles.
co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to
Some
understand,
friends we made along the
but
way.
to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go,
It's-
what to do, or how to
It's
feel.
beautiful.
Whatever
Chat.
life he lives, it will be his.
When I look to the future,
And that was all
I
he
see
needed
nothing
to
but
know.
beauty.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Chat, all I've done is follow this man's orders, and it brought me freedom. If this ain't effing 1984 in a nutshell, I don't know what is. I'm ready for this entire world to come crashing down upon my head.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin,
Oh, touch
the
grass,
feeling of
Andy! We can touch
liberation,
grass!
the immense possibility of the new path before him.
I'm touching grass!
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Wow, as almost as the
And
narrator
Stanley-
told me how it was.
Wow,
baby shark. Baby shark. Oh, I beat the game. Achievement unlocked. Dude, all I did was I followed his orders and I beat the game. That is so effing cringe. That is
Wait,
so
Stanley
cringe.
thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in?
Alright,
How is that
we're
possible?
escaping this next
They
time.
never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Oh! Chat! What if we escape tubing over the new content? What's it gonna be, chat? What is Escape 2 is new content? Man, F escaping, dude. We got new content right here. We got new content right here. Alright, F this
Oh,
junk. New
content?
content!
What does that mean?
I'm an effing fiend, dude. I'm a content fiend. I'm an effing casual streamer. Alright. New content unlocked. Fly.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
On home computers?
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Holy frick.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands
Yo,
the
I
world of
love
the Stanley Parable,
steroids.
delighting audiences the world over.
More.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
Delightful.
I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Why did we stop? We could have just kept going left. Huh? Alright. I love deluxe content.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Of course. Yo, MR's about to be a father? Heck yeah.
Is it broken?
Oh, wait,
What's
wait.
going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last,
Chat,
it's
I thought this
onto
was a
the
horror
new
game.
content. I've never been more ready. Let's
I haven't
do
been
it.
scared once. The elevators are connected? Yeah, I bet.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra
Zapping
Deluxe
sucks.
mostly tedious.
Exactly.
It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
What's that?
All right. All right, let's see it.
Now.
The jump circle?
Wow! I'm burning calories right now. Effing VRChat simulator, 47 effing jumps in a row, literally unstoppable. My effing thighs are made out of steel and my heart is made out of fruit snack. I am literally winning the entire game right now. I can't jump anymore. Wait. No, I wasted all my jumps. I wasted all my jumps. I'm an effing idiot. Come on.
Is that it?
Come on, Stanley.
Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Where am I? Okay. I wasted all my jumps. Hope you don't need them. Me too.
Another elevator.
I like a
Stanley,
parkour
I have
or
to
gun.
say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Me too.
It's just elevators.
Hey, any
and
jumpers in
jumping.
chat?
Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Yeah.
If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's
Do
20
it.
hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30
Did you
trillion.
delete your
could put
Twitch
that on
yet?
the box. The Stanley
Did you get a
Parable
girlfriend
Ultra
yet?
Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is. That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard
I'm
to
stuck.
believe one of them
I'm
actually
stuck.
says,
I'm
test
stuck.
achievement, please ignore. What quality assurance department signed off on this?
Huh?
I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I
we're
intend to
good.
flame
we're
these
good.
people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid.
You sure
It could
did.
never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Okay.
No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Right.
What do you say, friend?
F you. Alright. Responsibility comes at big booty bees. Wait, what, huh? What, huh? This isn't the same place. This isn't the same place at all. Nice office. Dude, I'm effing in a Harry...
Stanley, come over here.
You think...
Whenever.
Alright,
I want to
chat.
show you something.
Alright, chat. We're gonna effing vent right now.
content.
Here we go. Wait, what? Wait, I can't move forwards. Huh? What? I'm stuck. Oh, I'm too dummy thick. Oh, I get it, chat. That's why. All right, let's go this way.
Oh,
It makes sense.
you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you?
Nah.
Well, fine.
Let's go to the
You're
closet.
dark anyway, so who cares?
Left we go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The closet time. Where's the effing line, chat? I missed the line. Oh, I missed the line.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
I missed the
Feeling a
line.
wave of disbelief,
No!
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Alright, we're gonna
office.
escape this time.
Here's the door. Just
Whenever, Poggy Woggy.
Tactical Cookie, thank you for gifting us sub to the closet. Thank you. I forgot the sniff, chat. We ain't got time for the sniff. What is it got? Pinky toe inflation craving. That's a name. Very cool.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
I'm sorry, I
Mind
have been
Control
keeping
Facility.
up with the Flashbang Cooksy saga and I saw that you got 100k views.
Yeah, listen. So what happened, dude, is that I literally tried to click like to my outro screen for my stream, and then it crashed the entire stream for some reason. So yeah, I kind of deleted my stream for like 5 seconds, but it literally never crashed before. All right, chat, here we go. We're escaping. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for the whistle. Let's
Although
go.
this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Wow, would you look at the time? Idiot, you think I'm not gonna go down here? Of course I'm gonna go down this effing pathway. This is the effing escape, it said so. It effing said so, of course this is the escape. Let's effing get out of here, chat. They're bluffing.
The
Yeah,
door
effing
behind
scrubs.
him was not shut.
Nice.
Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Your mom has an opportunity to turn around.
At
Let's
this
effing
point,
get out of here.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk
I'm
forward
deaf.
and
I'm deaf.
willingly
It's not my
confront
fault.
his
No,
death.
I'm literally deaf right now. Not death. I'm just deaf.
Whenever, Poggy.
Into the fire! To the fire and the fight! We carry on! Bazinga. I lived, idiot. I got AirPods
As the machine
into
whirred
it.
into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to
Oh,
his
wait,
demise,
whoa,
he
hey,
reflected
no,
that
no,
his
no,
life
no,
had been
chat,
of no
listen, I know I'm
consequence
flat.
whatsoever.
Chat,
Stanley can't
chat,
see the
I
bigger
know
picture.
I'm flat,
He
but
doesn't
I
know
don't want
the
to be
real
this
story,
flat.
trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
No!
Perhaps his death was of no great loss.
They're about to
but
test
cutting
out their
the
new
eyeballs
machine
from
on
the
me.
glum man. And so he
I don't want
resigned
to be in
and
the
willingly accepted
machine!
this violent end to his
Please!
brief and
I
shallow
don't want to
life.
get tested by the machine!
Stanley.
Ah! No, 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 no! It's been an honor, chat. Wait, what? What happened?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body,
I'm
killing
still
him
alive.
instantly.
Idiot. I told you the machine was fake, chat.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Why are my eyes
What
always
exactly
closed?
did the narrator
I don't
think
know.
he
I'm
was
pressing
going
a
to
button on
accomplish?
accident. I almost turned into a 2D VTuber. True.
When every path
my
you
third
can walk has been
dimension.
created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh, this is like lore. Okay. Alright. Cool. This is really neat. I love parables. Okay. Cool. Cool. Dude, this is way too much lore right now. Dude, listen, they're effing acting like I effing know everything about this game and I love it right now. There's an ending where Stanley fights aliens. What? Hello. The lounge, an earlier version of the lounge. Very cool. Dude, I love all this lore. I haven't got the behind the scenes cut. Can I go this way? Where am I? Okay. I love Stanley's office. Yeah, the lore is too strong. POV, you have ADHD and you went to a museum. Chat, this is actually me going through a museum right now. Wow. Let's go. That's like actually me.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both
Pretty
wish to be
button!
free.
Oh.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
No.
No, perhaps not.
I'm blind.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Cool.
But listen
Wait,
to me.
whoa,
You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Wait.
Push and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
I ain't no pussy.
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking
F
someone
this.
else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true
No,
choice.
I haven't got this.
Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let
Embrace
time
me,
choose for
great
you.
victory! Ow. I think I'm dead. Alright, chat! That's the conclusion of this effing stream. I effing died. Frick. Dude, I'm so hungry. Should I keep streaming? Dude, I'm so hungry, chat. I'm so hungry. Do you want me to keep streaming or not? Like, I'm so effing hungry. I ate like 2 snacks. Do what you want. Order food. Alright, chat, listen, I'll stream another like 20 minutes. I don't effing know. Alright. Video streaming?
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
I need to eat. I keep like I get really tired, you know? Eat and end stream. Eat and stream. Alright. Eat internet cat girl. Fine, chat. I don't have any food to eat. I don't have any food. Chow stream true. This game's fun, it's super chill. Eating stream true. Alright, chat, I'm gonna walk around this corner. You can stare at whatever the frick's up ahead. Alright, there it is, chat. Effing stare at this monotonous, terrifying looking fan. Filian, did you just moan? What are you talking about? I'm gonna get a snack. Dude, I'm so hungry! I need like a full meal! Frick! I can't just hold this. I'm gonna get some Greek yogurt. Some Greek yogurt. Alright. I'm back. I got some Greek yogurt. Can I get some Phillies? Can I get some stare Phillies in the chat? Alright, chat, I'm gonna eat some Greek yogurt and we play. Dude, does anyone here like Greek yogurt? Like, I'm not the only one, right? Like, I'll just eat like Greek yogurt with like peaches. It's effing super good. Greek yogurt is good, yeah. You love it? Dude, I think it's okay. It makes my face like wrinkle every time I eat it, but I'm like addicted to it, you know? Like it... I don't know if I like how it tastes or not. It makes my face wrinkle up into a ball when I eat it because it's like really strong. It's too Greek for my taste. I don't even know what I'm eating, dude. It's like effing congealed milk. It's like eating like the milk off my desk. I heard you make that noise. Or chat, you want some ASMR? Can you hear that? Oh, chat, it's time for my ASMR streams. I've become a full-time streamer. It is now the time. Alright. That wasn't good. This dude, Pope Derp, comes to my chest and says I should call her. He's like, I broke up with my girlfriend to watch this cat girl. Maybe I should just go call my girlfriend back up.
Hey Filian. I remember I met you a long time ago in chat lol hi.
And what? Had a long hi? Thank you for the bits. I'm glad we met. I don't remember the VRChat, sounds like it. Probably like a random map in VRChat. I don't know what. I'm sorry. I'm probably trying my best. Oh, VRChat. Oh, I see. Yeah. Chat. I meet people in VRChat a pretty good amount. It's actually super cool. I love them like.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Okay.
Just our little secret. Take a look.
I'm putting up in World of Warcraft. Whoa!
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley
I wish I had
Parable
some
on
jumps
PC.
right now. On PC, touching grass. Chat, here we go.
Grass, delicious.
The memory zone.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was
course.
before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Whoa, he's got an eyeball missing. Chat, listen, look, I'm effing Sans. I'm effing Sans from Undertale. I got one eyeball. Now, chat, turn your head sideways and look at the eyeball. Turn your head sideways and look at the eyeball. All right, hear me out. Hear me out, chat. $1,000,000! I love SpongeBob.
It was like a party. There was around 40 people there and you stopped me and told me my avatar was cute. We talked about some other stuff but I forgot.
Aww.
Whenever.
See, chat. Give someone a compliment they'll remember their entire life. Little Stanley? Who the frick is Little Stanley? He's effing dead. No, Little Stanley. Skyrim, yeah, chat. Skyrim VR. Oh, I can't leave. I'm still in effing like roller coaster. I can't control.
And over here is where I keep reviews
I'm glad
of the
though.
Stanley
I'm glad,
Parable.
Strawberry.
Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "We're so many games that
That's where
aspire
Hey
to be
Ash,
more
What's Your
than
Plan used to
games
be
end
on.
up less than any form of art. Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
I love elevator content. Well, I think we go
Okay,
good.
here is a compliment. Yo mama baked a great cake lol.
My mama got a great kid. Wait. I'm out of water. I'm saying 47 sussy things per second right now. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I'm looping out right now. I'm sorry. Please,
Here's another
I'm
moving
looping
passage,
out.
this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary
why
on
are
the
they just
nature of
dropping
choice
lore
in
on
games,
me?
and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising,
I
and
don't
rewarding
care. You
choices
got a 9
I've
out of
ever
10.
been
You
confronted with in a
suck.
game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect.
A 9 is not
It didn't
perfect.
need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone. To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
What's up, Ernest? This guy named Ernest says, "Hello, internet people." Sounds like it's his first. He's like, "Hello, world." This is having first time on the internet. I can't even get in there, man. I ran out of jumps. I wasted all my jumps. Please, Stanley. Frick. Okay.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Yeah, I ran out of jumps.
But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Okay. Stop playing somber music, you frick. Oh, okay, sure.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Oh! Wait, Steam reviews!
God, no! Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video
Steam
game
reviews!
distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine
whenever
what's been
Pluggy.
collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Yeah, let's find out, chat. Let's find out. Ooh, this one what made it to the
Honestly, I could not be
game?
bothered to play this game to
Unimaginable
full
clout.
completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley
That guy just got
parable,
so much
but the
effing
game is
internet
already
clout.
such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Alright, bro, stop jacking off. Alright, Golden Dog, thanks for subbing! Give me another forklift. No, okay. Give me over. Chat, listen, he's obviously circle jerking. I need to stop. Hi, chat, I'm cute kawaii VTuber. Haha. Oh, wow. I'm a good fan for all spam. It's true. Stop raining on me. I'm getting wet. I'm getting. Filian. Self-control, girl. Alright. Bro, how come I can't see the positive review? Why is it blurred out?
Okay, let's see.
Alright, chat, this is commentary. All the good reviews
While
don't
the idea
matter,
for the game is good,
but all the bad reviews do
for
matter.
someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy?
Preachy?
Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
No, you're peachy.
You can tell me if I'm
Just
preachy.
peachy,
Honestly,
my
you
boy.
can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me.
Wow.
Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did.
Whenever,
wasn't.
Paul, you lucky.
Dear. What an
Started
awful
from the
memory
bottom,
to have
now
to
we
hold on to.
Love how much you
These
grow.
black marks are my
Keep up the good
otherwise
work.
unimpeachable
Thanks,
track
SK.
record.
Thank you.
I feel like a failure.
Because you
Like I let
are.
these people down. Perhaps the Stanley parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Why is this entire like DLC just like taking shots at like 3 people with one guying them? Listen, dude, Stanley's parable got one guy
What's
by
this
like
one
3
got to
people.
say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Alright, Cookie 9, chill out, bro.
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think
Oh, I
we can
can't
do
jump
that.
in.
If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for
How do I
just a
skip?
moment
How do I
surely
skip,
could
chat? How do I skip?
Not if it means
How
we
do I
can
skip,
strike
Chad?
these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my
Wait,
motto.
I broke it. Oh,
I'd do
huh?
anything for the
I took a screenshot. I broke the screen capture. Wait, alt. Okay, we're good.
Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Oh, friend. I found the photo button.
And here it is. Go ahead and... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was
Let
plenty
me
of time
skip
for me
you.
to deliver a long,
Let me skip
rambling
you.
monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45... Stanley!
What?
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back.
Shut up.
Oh, my goodness. I have someone to
I'm
talk to
Alpha.
again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Next.
Oh, hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about...
Effing clingy relationships, man. Disregard women, chat. Don't forget it. Wait, no, skip right. Wait, chat, where is he? Chat! Wait, where's my narrator? Wait, no! Chat! only one thing left to do. He died of old age. Died of these nuts. Whatever, man. Let's effing continue. Hello? Still on life support? Dude, this is so effing annoying. Get me out.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition.
Where am I?
Where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make...
Dog, huh? Am I like traveling through time?
The end is never the end, is never the end.
Okay,
well, the end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Stop! Get me out! Peace and quiet. Too quiet. On to the next life. Forwards march! Dog, the entire place is falling apart. The potted plant got crushed! Chad! The plant got crushed! No! The clock fell off the wall! No! It stopped ticking. The plant! The plant, no! We have to escape, Chad. We have to get out of here. We can't die like this, Chad. Please. Let me in the pipe. Oh God, why? Here we go. One last button. Chat. One last trip to Flavor Town. Oh, a plant. Touch grass. I'm like turning into the effing arboreum. I want to get off this ride, me too, man. Dude, all the plants died again! Holy frick. Is that Halo music? It effing sound like the effing Halo, where is it? Halo theme song original. Yeah, there it is. I can't hear it, it's not playing. There it is. Alright. I will press this button until the end. You will never ruin my Naruto story. I'm gonna keep pressing this button, even if you ban me! Nobody can stop me from pressing this button! I am unstoppable! I am a god! Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here, chat. Let's get out of here, chat. We're free! We're free! At long last, we have escaped this reality! And now we're off to the sunset, and only the gods can answer to me! That is right, we're free! How long do I gotta run for? Wait, how long do I... oh.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Alright. Cool. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing right now. All right, chat. Try to jump out the window? All right. I'm game. Dude, I'm so loopy right now. I'm effing losing my mind right now. Chat, I think I'm gonna stream less time on Wednesday. I'm so effing tired. We need the line back. Chat, you guys wanna watch some YouTube videos or something? No! CSGO? CSGO raging? Doors? Alright, chat. Here we go.
The Phantom, exterior like fish eggs, interior like suicide wrist rags. I could exercise you, this could be your phys ed. Cheat on your man, homie. Ah, I tried to sneak through the door, man. Can't make it, the shit's stuck. Out of my way, son! Door stuck! Door stuck! Please! I beg you! Grenade! You're a genuine dick sucker!
Door stuck! Door stuck! Alright. Alright, chat. Hey, why don't we keep... What the frick? Why don't we keep playing this game? Two, we go watch some YouTube videos. Cause I get really tired. Alright, two.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, chat.